So, Trenton, I know that Jalen Connors is your roommate, and Cam Scotty must be your roommate because he's there all the time.
Yes.
Can you kind of take us behind the scenes, like the conversations you had all week when you knew that those were going to be your fellow quarterbacks on Saturday?
Yeah, I was excited to see what they were going to do, with the opportunity. They came back to me, during the week and was just, I have so much respect for quarterbacks now. It's a lot, watching it and just, being a running back or a receiver, you just think like, oh, like it must be, but they got to see, how difficult it is. But, they did a great job and doing whatever, coach asked them to do, and it definitely helped us get a win.
Because of your physical condition last week, was it easier to accept the reduced role you were going to have, so to speak? Because, wide receivers are used to divvying up the snaps. Quarterback, there's only one on the field.
Yeah, no, for sure. It was a lot different, for a lot of guys, just preparing. But gladly I was, able to recover. But no matter whether I was 100% healthy, no matter what, whatever they tell us the game plan is, we're going to try to execute it to the best of our ability.
How is this team able to have such drastic changes so quickly and implement them? And coach kept using the term sound. Everybody was sound in the preparation and the execution. How were you guys able to do that so quickly?
Yeah, I think it just shows that we have some great coaches and some great players that can be on the same page, and we're not just going to do the same thing week after week, but we're going to change to what our personnel is, who we're playing, whatever is going to help us win. Some teams run the same stuff over and over and they can excel at that, but for us, just playing to our strengths, we know that we have a lot of different formations and personnel groupings and people that can throw the ball or run the ball. So just doing whatever coach asked us to do, and I thought we did a great job executing.
I know Kenny talked about this Oregon defense reminding a lot of Utah, especially with their strength being the defensive line, stopping the run. What do you see from them that might be similar to Utah?
Yeah, they're a great defense, another great defense in the Pac-12. Super solid up front. Have great rushers, run stoppers. Linebackers do a great job of flying around. DBs do a good job of playing press technique, playing off. So it'll be a great test for us, but I'm looking forward to the opportunity.
Do you think people have to be careful of thinking that now ASU with their trickery is going to be able to expose Oregon, he's been able to expose Arizona? Do you think you have to be careful when you talk about that specific thing that ASU just gave teams a lot more to think about than they did just a couple of weeks ago?
Yeah, I think for us it wasn't so out of this world to us. This is just something that Coach Dillingham brought to us, and we definitely bought in. But for us, you never know what you're gonna have to execute or what you have to game plan for. So other teams definitely have a lot on their plate. So it just makes us more versatile.
Trenton, in 2019, ASU pulled off a pretty big upset over Oregon. Do you have memories from that game?
Yeah, super exciting. That was my freshman year. Great atmosphere. I'm hoping the atmosphere is like that again. It's pretty much identical. I think they were ranked 6th at the time, and Oregon 6th again. They had Justin Herbert. Now we have Bo Nix here. So it's going to be another great opportunity for us to put on for the home state and to be in front of our home crowd. It's going to be super exciting.
Saw you on Sunday supporting Bijan. Can you talk about your guys' relationship and what it's been like seeing him now in the NFL?
Yeah, it's been a dream come true. From the time I met him when I was about 7-8 years old, we've been pretty much like family since then, knowing the Robinsons growing up. And, Kobe and I were going to fly out there in a couple weeks to go watch him in Atlanta. But to see him, score, it was literally right in front of us. We thought he was going to see us. But to see him do what he's doing, not only a great player, he's a great person. And, to see him, to fulfill his dreams and to use this platform of sharing, God and everything like that, it's just been super awesome to see. And I also got to see Frank as well, to see Frank Darby. It was just cool to see both of them, but super excited for Bijan, and I'm not surprised with all the success that he's having.
How would you describe this season? How Elijah, he had a great season last year, but this year, another reception record. Just what has made him take that extra step this year?
Yeah, for me, I still remember when he got here his freshman year a couple years ago. I'm not surprised by anything he's doing. He's a great athlete, a great teammate. He's being more vocal this year, being an older guy. Kind of came in here kind of quiet when he was a freshman, but to finally, step up in that role in the receiver room to, try to lead by example, I think he's doing a great job. And he's somebody that, I can throw him a bubble, 5-6 times a game, and he's going to make, 10 to 15 people miss and, get some yards after catch. So super excited, a great weapon to have on our team. And like I said, I'm just glad he's finally doing what I know what he can do.